I the meanest?
Sure enough.
Am I the prettiest?
Sure enough.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Sure enough.
Well, who am I?
Sure enough.
Who am I?
Sure enough.
I can't hear you.
Sure enough. Sure enough.
Sugar. Sugar.
What up, what up, what up? Good morning. It is 8 a.m., the 18th of August. We're just making it through August. You know what I'm saying? Summer's beginning to wind down. We're almost in the last month of summer. But what's going on? The AM King Show is back at you. You know what I'm saying? Got C in the building, LB, the Abbott, the Mellow Man is in the building. Make sure y'all liking, subscribing, and sharing. We are here for your education, enlightenment, entertainment. You know what I'm saying? All the E's today. All the E's. You know what I'm saying? So here's what it is, man. How was the weekend, fellas? See what's going on with you.
Oh, feeling great. Great weekend. Great interview. Great vibes all around.
Yes, indeed. Make sure y'all go rewatch that interview with C on the Blunt Conversations podcast. Make sure y'all definitely tap in and check that out. What up, LB?
What up, bro?
What's going on with it, man?
Not much, man. It's another day. It's another day in the life.
Yeah, man. Another day in the life for sure. That's without question, man. We cooking and booking on another week. Another week come. The Abbott is in the building. What's going on? The Mellow Man.
Yo. Yes, sir. Happy born day to my young Leo. My daughter birthday today
Happy
on the
birthday.
18th.
Birthday.
Shout out to her. She enjoying herself in New York City. She sent me a video clip of her watching Drez perform
Black
from
Sheep.
Black Sheep.
Who's the Black Sheep?
Yeah, she's like that. I know this is your generation. Your generation.
Yeah, who's the Black Sheep? What's the Black Sheep?
Mm-hmm.
That part of the game. Good shit, man. You already know. As far as me, man, you know, it was just another weekend of building and learning and getting some things accomplished. Was at the Off the Grid studio this weekend, getting it together. Steelers Nation, what's going on, man? Good morning. We back at it on a Monday. You already know. Yeah, at the Off the Grid studio, Hype the Landlord. What up, though? You know, getting it in. We was getting it in this past weekend, and it was a good time. You know, shout out to VTAT. I was with VTAT yesterday. You know, saying our brother VTAT doing the doggone thing, getting it in once again. And yeah, happy birthday. Happy birthday to the young, mellow offspring. You already know. But yeah, we're gonna get it set up and started this morning with a little bit of, little beat bodega. little beat bodega for y'all. Let's get to it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think this is the way we warm it up. Make sure y'all stay tuned to lfxmedia.live after this, The Woke Show.
Juggernaut.
Today. We're gonna put a couple of these beats in your face one time. Yeah. Oh yeah, they don't know about the walk on by. Walk on by the Mother Podcast. Stop on in with the AM Kane. Y'all know what it is. Yeah. For those who just joining us for the first time, welcome to the show. You know what I'm saying? We chopping it up about life, high vibrations, education, all that good stuff. Y'all go to lfxmedia.live after this for the Woke Show. That's the Mellow Man PDC, DJ Rob, holding it down 24/7. Yeah. There it is in the chat right there. Y'all can see it on the screen. Tap all the way into it. Get to it and stick to it. Yeah. Just like the magician, Cookie Man disappears and he reappears again. Yeah. One time for the Mellow Man, little Jigga Man. Yeah.
Juggernaut.
It's the juggernaut.
Let's go. Got one more for him, then we're gonna get started. You already know, custom made beats. Juggernaut, man. You know what I mean? Just that simple. It's in the New York state of mind this morning. Some boom bap. Let's get it.
JPEG going hard out here.
Oh yeah. CustomBeatKing.com. Make sure y'all check out the website. You know what I'm saying? Interviews, products, whole 9 yards. We got it for you. Y'all didn't know my man PDC, he got bars. I'm gonna have to get him on one of these tracks. Make him react one time. For the one time. What up, what up, what up, what up, John? Misery, good morning. You already know, just had to get a little beat pack for the people one time, you know what I mean? For the people. That's all it was. I only do it for the people. That's it. That's it. But yeah, man, he said it's contraband. That's a contraband. Yeah. Yeah, it might be. It just might be contraband. It just might be. Well, let's go ahead and get started with our topics for today, fellas, shall we? You know what I'm saying? Let's talk a little bit about this, a little bit about that, because that's what we're here for. We're here for educational time as well. So let's take a look at this. Caught this down the line, you know what I'm saying, like yesterday, but I figured it'd be something that was newsworthy for us to be aware of. It says Black Freedom Fund launches $200 million endowment to support Black communities. Okay. It says the California Black Freedom Fund, launched in 2020 amid nationwide calls for racial justice after the murder of George Floyd, is taking a bold steps to secure its future. The organization has announced the plans to build a $200 million endowment, a move both unusual in philanthropy and politically charged as the Trump administration intensifies scrutiny of race based grant making. Okay. Says originally part of the Silicon Valley Foundation, the fund became an independent nonprofit on July 1st under a new name, the Black Freedom Fund, signaling its expanded national mission. In just 5 years, it has raised more than $97 million and directed 45 million in grants to 206 California-based nonprofits serving Black communities. According to the AP, the Associated Press, the organization supports groups working on criminal justice reform, youth programs, civic engagement, and economic development, emphasizing long term power building rather than short term charity. Okay. So basically, as we read down here, it says the move comes at a time when federal officials are challenging diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts. The Department of Justice has been directed to investigate race conscious programs, while a 2023 Supreme Court ruling against race based college admissions has added uncertainty for foundations and nonprofits. Okay, so despite the political pressure, the donor interest has grown. It says people have rallied to us and really doubled down on their commitments to support Black freedom and Black power. That is the most telling thing coming out of this movement. That there is critical mass of leaders throughout the country who care very deeply about the community. So you know, we have this on the docket this morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a new organization, some funding being done, but yet it comes at a time when this DEI stuff has really been, being challenged. You know what I'm saying, with our people. Let's have a little discussion about it, fellas, shall we? Let's go with LB this morning. Now, what you think about this endowment that's going down, man?
Well, it's been hard for blacks. Well, I say minority people with businesses to get grants. So basically, there's a lot of companies that's trying to do what they're doing, but they're not getting no recommendation. They ain't getting no foundings and they ain't getting no backing. So basically, it's an uphill battle. So basically, it's gonna be a long ride before you even really see anything done because it's gonna be so much work they still got to do.
Oh yeah, for sure, and that's just California. It just said it clearly in the report. That was California. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is all based in California. Now, does it mean that that's just going to stay regulated in California? I don't know, but I do agree with L. It's not going to happen overnight. It takes time for these things to develop. Let's go with a C.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing that they even attempting these things. Whether if it gets done or not, that's not the point. The point is to do your best and do. And if it quote unquote falls short, you get to look and examine. where you may or may have not went wrong or went left or however you can say it. And also, I will also have to say money doesn't necessarily solve issues. You also get to the core of the problem and get into the household and start advocating for mental health and behavioral health.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep, yep, yep. I can dig that. I can concur with that. Abbott. Oh yeah. In
Mic check,
Yeah,
effect.
mic
yeah.
check. We in the building. So yeah, racial injustice rings out all over the country. Um, Locally in Erie, we had the assistance of Ben Crump come through for some socially injustice situations, and one in particular, the killing of uh, Marcella Woodard. Um, as LB said, we really need we need money to back these efforts. I mean, uh, Ben Crump, he's a freedom fighter, you know what I mean? But he's not going to move without, some financial
Right.
backing, and also LFX Media, we're we're certified in the city of Houston, we're certified in the government, and that's important. As LB said, it's important for your business to understand how to get lined up for these particular fundings. So your business, you have to dot your i's and cross your t's. That's something we've done for the last year. And last couple of weeks we looked at about 15, 20 contracts, media contracts, that started 250,000 up to 2.3 million. So the money is out there. We just have to be properly lined up to get it. And I love seeing this type of efforts because, like they said, the efforts of the Trump administration, chump, um, they're trying to take our voices. And he specifically said woke voices. He kind of want to silence them, and that's where he's reaching out to national NPR, National Public Radio, PBS. All of those things are woke voices that he's trying to eliminate or quiet down, and we're not going to stop saying justice. Justice for Cello, justice for George Floyd, justice for everyone who is treated
Yeah,
just
literally.
bad,
Literally,
So
man.
just,
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Like,
yeah, let's
subscribe,
get.
and share, y'all. That's one to grow on. But just know that our people are rallying around and they're trying to acquire the funding that needs to be done in order to make sure that we keep a strong infrastructure within ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So, which leads us to the next thing with the chump, our little chump moment. You know what I'm saying? We got a little chump moment here. Rising food prices are likely to continue thanks to Trump's trade wars. Okay. Says the Bureau of Labor Statistics data shows food prices have spiked by 2.9% since last July, and wholesale prices on fresh and dry vegetables increased by nearly 40% last month, the biggest increase in the last 3 years, and rising prices are likely to continue. Why? Because of Donald Trump's tariffs. Producers are already seeing rising costs. The Labor Department's Producer Price Index, a measure of inflation on wholesale goods and producer costs, increased by nearly 1 percentage point from June to July. Wholesale prices are up 3.3% over last July. These numbers were significantly higher than economists predicted. The data points to pipeline inflation that's likely to spill into consumer prices in the months ahead. According to the Consumer Price Index, prices for consumers have already risen on several foods. Prices have increased by 0.8% on meat, 3.1% on poultry, 16.4% on eggs, golly, and 14.5% on coffee. Oh man, it says keep in mind certain foods like coffee, cocoa that's used in chocolate, we can't grow these here. So we're going to be faced with higher prices or changing what we drink. It says prices will likely increase on other foods as well. While for now, it seems some companies are eating the cost of the tariffs, they won't be able to hold off forever on pushing those rising costs to consumers. And here we are. Here we are. We say this a lot on the show, but here we are. Here we are. We're at the forefront of a lot of these things that we said were coming. You know what I'm saying? John said it's only going to increase. Buckle up. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? And we should definitely keep it in perspective that these things are going to rise and inflation is going to be real. You know what I'm saying? Inflation, my people, inflation. Because a lot of people in this era have never seen inflation itself. You know what I'm saying? And what inflation actually is, by definition, is defined as a decrease in the purchasing power of money, which is reflected in a general increase in the prices of goods and services in an economy. Just so y'all know what inflation really is, because sometimes we talk about inflation and this, that, and the third, and people don't even know exactly what inflation really is. Just so that's inflation. You know what I'm saying? And we have to be aware of it. And how do we? I think the question this morning, fellas, is how do we stay balanced in an economy that's about to become imbalanced? You know, how do we stay balanced in an economy that's about to become imbalanced? You know what I'm saying? See,
First things first, remember the laws of the universe. Nothing can happen first without a vibration.
yep,
Nothing can happen first without a vibration. Keep your vibrations high.
keep your
That's one.
vibration high.
Stay
Yeah, man.
financially literate. Um, Maybe you don't need two pieces of steak. Maybe you just need half a steak. People eat too much as is, and they don't realize it. People eat to get full and not to nourish their body. So stop to think about the things that you're putting into your body first and foremost. Ask yourself, do I need this? Think
Right,
about
because
the
that's a
core.
habit that's been formed in this country. Correct? That's been
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
and think about the things that you need: food, shelter, water. Food, shelter, water.
absolutely,
Keep it
absolutely.
extremely basic.
Absolutely, absolutely. LB.
Shit, C summed it up. You basically got to have a survival kit already intact. But when something goes down, you know what to do. You know, you got food, you got water, you got, you know what I mean, light, matches, whatever you might need. But you need a survival kit in case something happens and shit. Because just like when they used to say you have rainy day money and shit, you gotta have a survival plan too. Just in
Yeah,
case something falls out, especially the way the world is now, you never know what's going on. So
man, you ain't never lied about that. Well said. Well said, C. Abbott.
Yes, sir. We are clicking on all four cylinders. I mean, on our way to a V8. Um, food, shelter, water, support forces. If you look at the economy, you look at the stock market and all of that, it's going to tell you invest in technology. It's going to say invest in gold. It's going to say invest in AI. Here's an investment that we're skipping: buy property and grow your own food.
There we go.
That's what's it's not coming up real soon, but I'm gonna say in the next 30 to 50 years, somebody will come back and look at this. We'll be long gone. Well,
mhm.
I will. 50 years
Yeah.
from now, I
Right.
But
should
then
be.
again, this
I'll
nigga,
still be
you
here.
never know.
I'll still be here.
Well, yeah, I could be, but I'm just saying, 50 years from now, the the number one commodity is going to
Okay.
be land and having growing products on your land, and the it's coming through now. It's starting to formulate right now. But they're talking about high tech and all of that. But I'm just saying, grab you some property and grow some
Yeah. Hmm.
corn, greens,
Yeah, bell peppers, it don't matter.
tomatoes.
Yeah, get in
Grab you some
yeah, get the green thumb,
chickens.
Apple
get a couple of
trees,
chickens,
Get your
apple
own
trees, pear trees,
get you a hen house with
Yeah.
some eggs. Yep. Hmm.
berry
Hmm.
trees.
Yeah. I take the
Don't go
corn
Maybe
back.
on
Don't
the.
grow
right.
corn
Stay away
Well, it
because
from
depends on
corn.
the corn you grow though.
It was
Corn does have its purpose
yeah.
though.
it sounded
Well,
good at first, but yeah. Let's
it's
Mm.
it's
corn is
unnatural.
unnatural.
Corn is
Yeah,
unnatural.
and
But
it's
I'm
not
just
just
saying,
limited to
I don't know
grab.
because
it's
corn
gonna
was
bleed
found
into
in
other things.
hieroglyphs in Egypt back thousands of years ago. So
Right.
So
Yeah.
is
I'm just
dog
saying.
shit. But I'm just saying, let's 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 stay away from
Yes,
both of
sir.
them.
Yes, sir. But no, I was about to say, it's going to bleed, and you think about it, fellas, it's going to bleed into other things. It's going to bleed into the electronics. You know what I'm saying? It's going to
Hmm.
be, into all kind of core consumer, realms, if you will. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna bleed over in.
Hmm.
So keep in mind, we defined inflation, so y'all know what inflation is now. You know what I'm saying? So watch these things as they go down the line. But like C said, always make sure that you keep your vibes in the right space because you won't be able to have discernment. You won't be able to have the correct discernment unless keep your vibes in a certain space in a certain place. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring this next subject in because of course we're gonna address our music community. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's always important to address these things when it comes to the business of music. It says rappers versus producers, how they make money.
In order to make real money, most rappers have to go on tour, which can make tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars per show. They can sell features to other artists for tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars per verse. They can do club appearances for tens of thousands of dollars. Some artists can even get multi-million-dollar clothing and shoe sponsorships like athletes. Some rappers sell merch. They can create whole lines of products like drinks or jewelry. 99% of producers will never be able to do any of that because they don't get enough publicity in the industry to command that sort of respect. While Lil Wayne signed a multi-million-dollar sponsorship deal with Mountain Dew, the producer of A Milli, one of Wayne's most popular songs, later had to sue Lil Wayne's label for not paying him for the beat from that mega popular hit track. And remember, once you sell a beat to a rapper, that's their beat now. It's their song. They can go perform it at any concert they want to for the rest of their career, and you can't because they bought it from you. Washed up rappers still play shows and make a decent living for years after the fact. Can you say the same for producers? In order to make real
Mm. It's one to grow on. You know what I'm saying? I figured I would address that to the producer community this morning. You know what I'm saying? Because, oh man, great minds think alike. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm telling you, man. In misery, man, our network is real, man. We be on it. You know what I'm saying? We be on these subjects. You know what I mean? And now for guys like me, producers, we understand this quite well, especially those of us that have been in this business for quite some time. You know what I'm saying? The opportunities for these lucrative endorsements and things like that just don't exist for people that don't, that are not in the forefront. If you're not the artist, if you're not, the person that's like quote unquote the star, this, that, and the third, those are the people that really will gain these different types of entities bringing monies in. You know what I'm saying? As producers, you got to get more clever. You got to get more clever if you want to start sustaining a good ecosystem and a good financial base. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, I know I have to think of clever ideas all the time in order to attract things. Like for example, big shout out, like I said, to Brahma for putting the sound box on display. Like the sound box was an idea that I had came up with because I wanted to have a signature instrument that kind of like represented me and just the ability to enjoy yourself with making music and things of that nature. Now that took some time for people to even get wind of it. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like had to stay down with the product and try different things. You know what I'm saying? Because the endorsement money is not just going to come. You know what I'm saying? There's not too many producers outside of the super producers that we know that really have had any endorsement deals whatsoever. So how do you sustain and how do you maintain, how do you get ahead. You got to just come up with a lot of clever ideas, come up with a lot of clever ideas to kind of market and promote yourself in different ways, to where you can attract certain things. Now, do I think it's impossible? No. But do I think the monies are available for people that are in the production realm as opposed to the artistry? No, I have to agree with the with the article. You know what I'm saying, with the video. You know what I'm saying. But let's get some perspective on it. Abbott, what you think? Oh,
We don't
audio.
hear you, man.
Yeah, I was trying to be respectful. Um,
He's so slow.
let's let's take it back to the Jamie Foxx show, right?
Hmm.
As you know, on the show, what he did was he sold jingles. That was his job. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
for those who
I
don't
remember,
know.
for you don't know. So I remember Jamie Foxx the first time I saw him on a stage doing comedy. It was like Def Comedy Jam or something like that. He had a instrument around his neck. I think it was a keyboard. You remember, Jay?
Hmm.
He came on playing the keyboard, and it would just
Hmm.
led to,
That's
him.
actually called a melodica.
Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
that part.
Used
So
heavily in reggae
he
music.
and he produced his own show, which I feel was better than Martin to me. Not to just compare it to anything, but I prefer the Jamie Foxx show
Okay.
because it was more creative. Martin's show was just about Martin.
Yeah, it
His
was a well
whole
written story show too. I mean, well written. Yeah.
well written, good guess. But that's one of the aspects of being an artist that we miss out. I have a friend, uh, my cousin's cousin actually, who has a whole website and he sells jingles to Walmart, whatever. And if I may share something with you real quick,
Sure. Yep.
let me share
Let's have a
this.
look.
All
Let's have a
right.
look and see what we got. Here you go.
Welcome to the Jingle Lab.
Mm.
Create hand tailored jingles that will make your brand unforgettable. So there's a group of people that they are led by this guy right here.
Okay.
Where's his Steve?
There he is.
Steve Garland. He's the founder and CEO of the Jingle Lab and SGM Advertising. He oversees the operations of both companies and does this work as the head composer and head of strategic marketing. So, you know,
Mm.
here you can get in contact with the Jingle Lab. You want to learn more about getting your own hit jingle and our amazing marketing services. And I don't get any type of commission from this, but if you're an artist, I want you to, here's the number 916-576-1966, and give them a call if you got some jingles and maybe they can get you a deal.
Right. And is that the jinglelab.com?
Yes.
The jinglelab.com. We could put it in the thing here. I'll put it in here. Let me see.
Mhm.
www. Is it the Jingle Lab or
thejinglelab.com.
okay?
Yeah, you can contact them and get some work because
Hmm.
selling jingles is,
Oh
is
man,
quite
it's
lucrative.
lucrative.
Quite.
Yes,
Mm.
lucrative indeed. Good look. Good look on that one. LB, what you think?
You talking about the producer point of the view of things?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like finding different ways. Maybe I said that, but what do you think? What's your angle with it? Since the all the lucrative things that are up front, good look on P for exposing that. But those things that are up front, you know what I mean? Like with the artists being able to gain those endorsement deals and things of that nature, and the producers get left by the wayside. You know what I'm saying? With it when it comes to those bigger opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think they could do?
Maybe try to make a deal in the contract to get them a bigger percentage. Because a lot of times they're the groundwork that makes the people who are to the level that people get the endorsements and stuff from. If you know what I mean, the production crew is what really puts everything together. They don't get the endorsement that everybody else does because they're the behind the scene people. But yeah, they should be trying to set up some kind of way to where they get more money or get something in the contract to where if they do make it to a certain level, that they get a bigger percentage.
Yeah, yeah. I like that. I like that. Yep, yep, yep. Misery said his man was doing jingles for 411 pain insurance, and they. Oh, I remember 411 pain. Man, that was a huge campaign. That's a huge campaign that they have in the A, and I think it's still going on to this day. But 411 pain, he was doing those jingles. I remember hearing those jingles all the time on the radio. Man, that's crazy. See,
Yeah. As producers in the world that we live in now, it's a different market and the way things are. One, I would say, as a producer, whenever you sell a beat, instrumental to someone, always make sure you have your ASCAP ready and tell them
yeah,
before you even, it's like, hey, you want to put this out? So, yeah, all right, here's my ASCAP. I'm not selling you this beat unless you take my ASCAP and we work out the percentage within ASCAP.
right,
So,
right. Do that
yeah,
first.
yeah, do that. And be dead on with that, like to the point where it's like you will never do business with me unless you get the exchange ASCAP. The only way.
Yeah, yeah, we get that
Yeah,
together.
yeah,
Yep, because that's one of our main ways to protect our ownership of these records. And not only that, but I'll let me say this on to sidebar with you and let you get back to it. But also do this too. Make sure and ensure, you know what I'm saying, like that you have all of your other credentials in order as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, making sure that you make it clear in your contract. Like, if you have a producer contract, say if we have, and we got to start talking about this because we got to start having documentation in the music business that it mirrors other businesses. You know what I'm saying? Because in the music business, there's a lot of handshake, hug, and dap.
yeah.
There's a lot of handshake, hugging, and
Not
dapping.
enough
There's
ASCAP.
not a lot of T's and not enough ass capping, not enough T's and I's being crossed. Now, the people in our network understand that quite well, but we put it out there to the public so that way other people in the public, in case you don't know, this is kind of like how the protocol of things
Yes,
go.
and that's
You know what I'm saying? And when you're in a production thing, if you feel like, especially if you feel like you have to really make people honor this contract situation, have a document in place that stipulates what kind of rights an artist has with your beat, what kind of rights they do not have. You know what I'm saying? And make it clear from the very beginning. Make it clear from the beginning so that way there's no confusion and people can move forward in a very agreeable way. You know what I mean? Because the more that you are upfront with the disclosing of things upfront, the better off you're going to be. And that's any business really, but we got to talk about it in the music business because, like I said, I see. Yep, yep. There you go. There he is, the king of clubs. You know what I'm saying? Because we be in the club, but but but
King of the
yes,
beat.
indeed. Yes, indeed. Bang! Get one of them trump cards in your face. Chump cards. Give me a chump card. Maverick, the jumbo joker.
Big,
Jumbo joker.
big
Yes,
Joker.
jumbo
Big
joker.
Joker.
You know what I'm saying? But no, yeah, man, we're gonna bring the education
yeah,
to you, but make sure that you start getting into a mindset of understanding what contracts are in the music business and how they work. You know what I'm saying? Because moving forward, I think that what makes healthy ecosystems in cities where it's not healthy is understanding how to cross T's, dot I's, and really start, going in the right direction with that.
yeah. And
Go
one
ahead.
reason, a big reason why people like 50 Cent, Eminem, Dr. Dre get their money is because they all went through ASCAP. They made it sure. They educated 50 Cent on like, yo, you have to put your ASCAP in if you want your money. And 50 Cent was already a businessman himself too, so
Hmm.
that's one thing. Another thing, there's another avenue for producers to make money. Instead of making instrumentals for people to sing on or rap on, make instrumentals for people to listen to. And there are producers out there that actually go on mega concerts. and all they're doing is just playing beats at a concert, and people going crazy. And this is an underground
Well
scene,
said.
mind you. This is an underground scene.
Well said, man. Hmm. Yes, 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 indeed. Yes, indeed. Man, see, thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. Or BMI
And
as well. Yes, BMI, ASCAP. Yes, make sure you understand your performance rights organizations are your best friend in this thing, next to the law of copy, the library of copyrights, and all that other good stuff. But in this day and age, your digital files are your proof of copyright, and your publishing. I can't stress it enough. Your publishing is the other form that protects you. Let's go ahead to our next topic,
thank you,
fellas.
DJ Rob, for the 20
Thank
stars.
throughout
DJ
this.
Rob for the 20 stars.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, DJ Rob. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate all of the love, all the help. You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah. Hold on one second here. All right. Right on. Right
Yeah,
on.
and if go
Right
ahead,
on.
go ahead.
No, no, I was just about to say our next what up, hype the landlord in here this morning. What's going on with it, brother? What's going on with it? You already know. He said preach. We already know. We
Mm,
we, we always getting on
mm.
the paperwork and getting things straight. You know what I'm saying? The landlord definitely tell you the rent's due. And that's just what it is. Yes, indeed. The rent is due. Shout out to the landlord tapping in this morning, Anthony Alston.
You
Make sure
conscious
y'all
nigga. It's
follow
rent
him.
due today. It's rent due today.
Yeah, rents due. He says, "Sup, fellas? Yes, indeed. Yeah, we're here. We up in here. AM King Show. What was you getting ready to say, Pete?
No, I was just gonna
No,
say
I was just gonna
if you
say
missed the Sunday
if you
video
missed the
mix
Sunday
on
video mix
on Kick, DJ Rob does it every Sunday.
DJ
Part of
Rob,
LFX
salute.
Media's salute. Every Sunday at 5, we got the video mix. He's the new Donnie Simpson of
The new
Oh,
Donnie. He
uh,
keeps saying he keep
one life.
he keep putting that Donnie
That
Simpson
green
on
got them
me.
green contacts in and shit. This is that good. That ultra curl, got the ultra curl on top and shit.
oh,
Not the older girl. Oh no.
you got the green contacts.
Nah, every Sunday tap in with us. Every Sunday on
On
Kick.
Kick, yo, make sure y'all tap in with
Yeah,
Kick and tap in with DJ Rob on Sundays. You know what I'm saying? What's the time on that? What's the time frame on that?
5
Is
p.m.
that
every
EST?
Sunday.
5 p.m. EST or Central?
Central.
Central?
So
Central. So it'd be
yeah,
6
we
p.m.
down here
EST.
Central and yeah, 6 p.m.
Yes, indeed. It
EST.
will be
Yeah,
three in the afternoon. You know what I'm saying? Out there
out
on the
there in the
WEST, right?
West.
Correct. Make sure y'all stay tapped in. DJ Rob,
Yes.
you already know. Much love. Yeah, LB wild dude for that. He said green contacts
Yeah.
and the young shagadelic curl and shit. Oh
Yeah,
man, he's crazy for that. He's a wild dude.
Sherry Carter
Oh,
and them.
Sherry, I remember. Hey, Sherry Carter.
Hmm.
Now, come on now,
Hmm. Yes,
come
sir.
on now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it says here our next subject, fellas, back on the list here. It says baking soda wasn't just for the kitchen; it healed burns, balanced the body, and even cleansed the spirit. One humble powder, endless remedies. Let's have a look.
Baking soda wasn't just for cooking, it was medicine. Our elders used it to balance the body and cool inflammation and even cleanse the spirit. Mixed in water, it calmed heartburn and indigestion. Turned into a paste, and it soothed rashes, burns, and chickenpox blisters. Added to bath water, it eased skin irritation and drew heat from the body. They even brushed with it. Baking soda kept teeth strong, breath fresh, and gums clean long before store bought toothpaste. And in hoodoo tradition, it was added to spiritual baths to draw out negativity and restore balance. This white, simple powder wasn't just in the kitchen, it was in every remedy cabinet, trusted for healing inside and out. Baking soda. When a female.
Yeah, yeah, man. So yeah, man, and literally we have a lot of different little remedies that we were able to take basic things and remedy ourselves with it. Misery said, "No, it wasn't. We was
Mm.
using baking soda for something else in a new era." Yeah, that's true.
That's
But
a part of the double
nonetheless, I thought, yeah, yeah, that part of the game. The double up, you know what I'm saying? And the in and out and the double up.
Right.
You're right. The in and out and the double up, you know what I'm
Boy,
saying?
Master P said, make it crack like this.
Oh, making crack like this. Yeah, we said on the toothpaste. Oh yeah, yep. On our toothpaste when I
yeah.
was little, baking soda. Yeah, used for cleaning teeth and heartburn for sure. Yep, absolutely hype. Yeah, man. It was a lot of benefits. That was C that was able to find that and get it to us. C, talk about it a little bit, and you talk about the mishwag too.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff that we got away from because of the industrial revolution. Well, first and foremost because of capitalism, then the industrial revolution, then the introduction of electricity, the way it was introduced. So, um, had we been alive during Nikola Tesla's time, I would have said, "Yo, protect Nikola Tesla, protect that man, stand on guard at his door, make sure that man good, make sure he fed good, because that man, it will be a great asset, a great propulsion for creation and us and as humankind." So yeah,
Yeah,
so the mishwak, that's the original toothbrush. They would just break up the bark, chew on it, and brush their teeth. And what it does is it breaks up tartar, it breaks up any type of plaque, um
yeah.
things of that nature, and it heals wounds.
Hmm.
Like you can have an infection and it heals the wounds, things of that nature, and
Right.
everything that since we come from the earth and we come from space dust. Like remember to be divine and royal because we are made up of space dust, star particles. But we should
Yeah,
also remain humble because
yeah,
we're also made up of the earth. So go
yeah.
back to the earth and the earth feeds back to you because we're from it. So if we're from it, everything in it is for us. And everything in it is what we need, we actually need.
Hmm. Yes, indeed. Good shit. Good shit. Good shit. See, yeah, fellas, get some more perspective on it, man. Everybody know, a lot of different remedies around the house with baking soda. You know what I'm saying? LB.
Shit, I really never used really baking soda. Only baking soda we used it for was in the refrigerator and shit.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's one. There you go. There's one right there. A lot of people don't
Yeah, keep it
remember
fresh.
that keeps certain things fresh in the fridge is by having baking soda in the fridge. You know what I'm saying? Something simple as that.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, go ahead and take a drag, man. You know what I'm saying? That was good enough. That was good enough. At least you got one. Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
put the
one.
heat back on, nigga. I don't want to interrupt.
Yeah, go put the mute back on. Abbott.
Nah,
Oh,
yeah,
there's
man.
some audio, brother. Hit the button.
Being
Hit the
respectful.
button.
Oh, I'm on. Oh,
Hit the button.
Yep. I mean the first word in baking soda is baking. So using it to bake cookies, bake bread,
Hmm.
all of that.
Oh man, everything. Yeah, hype said stove cleaning
Hmm.
for like also for like
Hmm.
burnt food or spots. Yeah, cleaning. Yeah, a lot of people use baking soda. I mean, because it don't just clean teeth. Obviously, it can clean
Oh yeah.
surfaces. It can clean things
Mm.
that you wouldn't think that it could clean. You know what I'm saying? Well said, hype. Appreciate that one, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's a lot of different types of things that you could use it for. You know what I'm
Oh, I forgot
saying?
to talk about the spiritual
Yep.
Deodorant.
aspect. Oh man,
Deodorant.
I forgot.
Yep. Baking soda in the deodorant. Yep. Sometimes to clean clothes. I know some people used to use it to clean clothes. I know that was a remedy for cleaning clothes, or they add an additive. You know what I'm saying? They even have it in the detergent now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a Baker White's only pie.
Make a white on pie.
Hey
White
yo, misery crazy
only
for that.
pie. Well, how much money will it take one of them make it to a nigga pie?
well, I turn you into a nigga pie.
Oh, getting diabolical.
homie ran all the way over there just for some white only pie.
Oh,
Oh man, yo, Trigger. Talk about Trigger.
oh. He said I'm on some bullshit. Don't mind me, it's the weed. That man got that good old Joker weed going
That's
on over
it.
Yeah.
there.
Somebody.
Man, that was hilarious. He said a whites only pie. Only on the AM King show will you find the phrase whites
We definitely need baking soda for that
only
shit.
pie.
Baking soda for that shit.
Don't need- oh man, here go our next subject for today, man. It said African nations still hopeful to renegotiate the Trump tariffs, fearing economic fallout. We just had to cover this one because it's our African news for the day. You know what I'm saying? So our African nations, you know, we're digging in and we're also keeping abreast of what they got going on. So have a look.
African nations are still reeling from new sweeping tariffs that US President Donald Trump imposed on large parts of the world on Thursday. And many are still hopeful that renegotiation might be on the cards. This would ease the economic strain that countries like South Africa and Lesotho.
Oh, of course they player hated on us. Of course they player hated on us. You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they?
Uh,
Why wouldn't they
uh,
throw an ad on us and do some player hating shit?
Are fearing they could experience.
Let's run it back again.
African nations are still reeling from new sweeping tariffs that US President Donald Trump imposed on large parts of the world on Thursday. And many are still hopeful that renegotiation might be on the cards. This would ease the economic strain that countries like South Africa and Lesotho are fearing they could experience in consequence. The South African presidency said that it had spoken to Trump on Wednesday before the country was hit by 30% tariffs. And Pretoria still harbors hope for a renegotiation. This comes despite repeated tensions between the United States and South Africa since Trump took office for his second term. In Lesotho, meanwhile, an initial 50% tariff was reduced to 15% before coming into effect on Thursday. But here too, hopes are high to reduce this number in the face of an uncertain impact on the country's key textile industry. The higher tariffs are part of the American strategy to attempt to shrink US trade deficits, but the tariffs can have a negative impact on prices and consumers will have to pay.
Man, and that's the ugly reality of it. And like I said, you know, we've been driving the point home. But go ahead, see.
The thing about this is there's underhanded things going on, obviously, because if you're
Yeah,
imposing all these tariffs and taxes and all this stuff, inflation shouldn't be so much of a thing because you're getting money from elsewhere. That's
yeah,
that's key.
mm-hmm,
You gotta
yeah,
remember that because there are other countries paying those like the way the rotation winds up coming around, money is basically coming from them, even though we're paying for it at the bottom end, but they're paying it at the top end.
yeah,
We're feeling it, but they're gonna feel it too.
for sure, no
So
question. Most definitely, and
let's
that's the
not.
reason why the concern's there. The concern is definitely there for that factor, no question. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
that's
it's going to
one.
hit.
Two, two. The way things are, it looks like the entire administration is going to be impeached because they're hurting so many other people's pockets, except for the whales. The sharks are the megalodons are being affected by this too. And they're like, yo, we like
Yeah,
America the way it
now
was in
it's
the
reaching
80s.
us. Now it's
And
reaching.
they're like, we like America the way it was in the 80s with the crack, man. We're tired of fentanyl bullshit.
Get them some baking soda.
Yeah, they need to renegotiate for the baking soda.
They need to go renegotiate.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
man. It's almost kind of like yeah. It's kind of like, but I'm noticing that there's a problem with Africa in this administration. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I'm
Yeah,
also keeping an eye on Africa because what's going on with these tariffs and things of that nature is, you know what I'm saying, that's the angle that I'm approaching it with. I'm like, well, what's really going on? Why is there such a beef with South Africa? Why is there such a beef with African nations? Period. And I'm starting to come to a conclusion that um, somebody's trying to dumb something down. Somebody's trying to dumb something down right in front of us. You know what I mean? Like whether it be this administration's a plot to dumb down their power, their potential power, because they are, becoming they're becoming woke as a continent. Africa's becoming woke as a continent. We've been putting it out there that
Yeah.
there's things that are shifting and moving, and they're
Like,
lining
can't
things
take
up.
this shit no more.
Right, they're lining things up. You know what I'm saying? LB.
Is this what you just said, Pat? They catching on to what's going on and shit. Why the numbers ain't adding up and shit? Why aren't we got the strongest resources in the world? And how come our money ain't talking the way our resources is? So when somebody sat down and started adding it up, they started figuring it out. Man, this is the problem, and this is how we're gonna fix it. So everything is shifting now because now they changing. Everybody's changing. Ain't nobody really dealing with the bully shit. So what they
Yeah,
doing now is they forming their own way of making this shit happen. They're
yeah,
gonna pay the tariffs for right now because this is part of the change. But they're
yeah.
making changes too, so they're gonna get out of paying the tariffs. So, like I said, time gonna tell it all. But this shit ain't gonna last for it ain't gonna last good for us because we're the bottom end of what's going on right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's well said. Well said, both of you guys. You know what I'm saying? Abbott.
Every time they pick a fight with someone or start a war, it's something that they got. Trust. It's something that they got that we
Mm-hmm.
want. And just in bully, like LB said, bully style tactics. You know what? They got all the oil over there. Let's go blame Saudi Arabia or Bin Laden on something
It's
that
like a
you know
cry
what I
wolf.
Yeah,
mean.
It's like a cry wolf. Yeah, you know what I mean?
yeah, and the
Like,
oil's a surface level reason at
What
that.
what what did he actually do? What did Bin Laden
mm-hmm.
Nothing.
actually do? It-
Scapegoat.
okay, thank you. So hey, they was
Oh
partners. If
man,
you
come
really
on.
look
Yeah.
deep, there's pictures of
He was
them
with them a
shaking
week
hands and
before this shit happened. He was a week with them before this shit happened, and they shipped them out secretly.
Phew.
crazy
Crazy.
work. But listen, South Africa, what they got? Gold, platinum, diamonds, diamonds,
Yeah. Yeah.
diamonds.
Yes.
That's what's over there,
Message.
diamonds, and they want it.
Yeah, there's something else
What
over
they
there too.
what they send over here,
Hey, listen. Come on, man. Like, yeah.
there's a lot.
Come on.
I mean, they ship food.
Hey, y'all,
Yeah,
y'all paying attention what he's saying now.
The
Understand.
diamonds.
Understand it.
the
Understand it.
diamonds. It's the
I
Uh-huh.
diamonds.
concur,
Trust
P.
me. I mean, they
Yeah,
ship a
blood
lot of
diamonds. If
things.
nobody ever saw blood diamonds, make sure you go take a look at that as soon as you get a chance.
hmm three years ago, South Africa shipped $9.5 billion worth of containers to the U.S. This is 3 years ago. So what's going on right now? The numbers is probably a little different, but a lot of that was diamonds. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's a method to their madness, and we always just got to stay woke
Yeah, stay
and
in the light. Stay in the
just
light.
keep keep our people liking, subscribing, and sharing our
Yes, yes,
message.
because it's there. And it's there for y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's there for us. It's there for y'all. We all sharpening our toolkit one step at a time. And by bringing these things to the forefront is what you know because the normal news is not going to direct you in that. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to direct you in that direction. These things are going on in real time, and it's going to slide under a lot of people's nose. Pause. But it's going to slide. It's going to slide over the radar. It's gonna be. It's not going to be in the forefront, but it can affect us in the long run, and that's the reason why we got to keep abreast of what's going on in Africa. what's going on in Libya, what's going on in these different countries. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to bring it to the forefront because the AM King show is about that. We're gonna get it together. Yo, Freya checking in. Better late than never, but we here. You know what I'm saying? It's actually time for us to get the funnies in for the morning. You know what I'm saying? And LB, you the ringleader of this bullshit. Send this to someone that needs to get slapped like this.
Said what?
Said
3 days of
3 days of
picking
picking
up
up
his
his
ass.
Why did he
He had
start
a
pointing
close
at
up on that shit.
why did he start pointing at the camera immediately though?
Come get some,
That's
you
hard.
little bum.
That was hard. He made a statement.
Get you some.
He slapping
Yes,
head on teens out of niggas out of that motherfucker.
man.
Shoo.
Let's slapping the hedgehog cheese. Slap from hell itself. Have a great AM. Have a great AM, Fred. Thanks for typing in. You know what I'm saying? If you want to check the subjects out, you already know. Go back and watch the playback here in a few minutes. But also make sure you guys are going to lfxmedia.live right after this. You know what I'm saying? We'll get into the woke show. Reach back to Africa with that slap. He slapped the spirit out of his ass. You know what I'm saying? And here goes our boy Terry Wade. T Wade, shout out to Terry Wade. You know what I'm saying? He said, "I'll see myself out." You know, if y'all know his content, he always talking about these wild incidences in church. Have a look.
Which friend or relative getting kicked out of church first if the pastor stands up and do this? Which friend or relative?
I know he had too much baking soda.
He had to get it all
Yeah.
out.
He did a detox.
He spent too much baking soda. He was trying to get it out. He said it was just they didn't know what was going on.
Lord, the detox this I'm like, I'm gonna poke a needle on his ass and shit, dude.
Everyone got silent too. Like, what's going on? I don't know if I should be playing organ right now.
Yeah. They probably passed the
He
plate
said,
around when he was doing that
We might
shit.
need to check on him. What's going on?
hold
I never seen this
on,
before. I never seen this before. What's going on?
hold on. Hold on, Miss.
It's like, give him some fucking money, man. What's wrong with this
Hold on,
nigga?
Get it
Miss.
out.
Hold on, Miss. We said he was on the soft bag. He was on the soft bag. What kind of Halloween
Oh
tomfoolery is that
man.
shit?
He had a white
Oh,
T-shirt
he couldn't get it out,
before
Frank.
he
He
stepped
could
on the
not.
stage.
He couldn't get it out, Frank. Hey, that was hilarious shit, man. I can't. One more for the peanut gallery.
Getting kicked out of church first if the pastor stands up and do this.
He started laughing at himself, though. That's the.
Right.
You start off with the interlude, the
Sound
purple
like
rain and shit, then you switched up.
right, right. Bad alternator.
It sounded like some baking
Your
soda got caught in
alternator
the
about
back
to
of
go
his
out.
throat. Paul. He trying to
Man.
gargle it out.
That motherfucker.
Tommy Davidson type.
Yeah.
Been
Yes, the
dancing across the motherfucking Jones and shit, making all that noise and shit.
Holy Ghost. Freya, you sound like someone was tickling his taint. What you say, John? Someone was
Oh
tickling
no,
his taint.
I tickling
Pause,
his
Right,
nigga.
thing.
balls like behind the pulpit and shit.
Pause, nigga. Oh my God. It's too crazy. You know what? You make me want to
I
shout that
did
song.
couldn't talk.
Supposed to be playing. You know, you make me want to shout. That song was supposed to play with that shit. You know, you make me want to. Yes, he is super fried. Look at the look on his
Oh
face.
man, they get away with anything.
Oh, that. As soon as I heard that, I was like, yeah. Yeah, I would have had to put two fingers up and just walked out on that one. Like,
I want to put up anything. I was just left.
Those
yeah, yeah.
I
He
mean, sit
said
down. No.
tickling his taint. He said, "What's wrong with John Minor?" He's
tickling
taint.
his thing.
What is that? What in
I
the?
don't even want to know.
Man, I don't. Yeah,
I
It's
don't even
funny
want.
enough.
you know what I'm saying?
I'm cool.
We got a trifecta this morning. This is an honorable mention, but funny as hell. LeVar Walker.
Triple up.
Yo, what kind of fish is this, man? Look at this fish. It look like this damn thing got on Apple Vision Pros and it got buck teeth. It really look like that fish want to sing a song or something. That look like some type of cartoon fish or something. But it look like it want to come out of the water and do something to somebody. You can look at this fish and tell it's been in another life. Because there's no way a fish even look like that. This has got to be some type of alien fish. I don't know. It's just very interesting to me. Look at it. I ain't never seen no fish look like that. You tell me what it is. What do you think is a trout? What is that? And what's most scary is the goggles. It look like it got on damn goggles or something. It's probably
Hey, yo, that was diabolical as hell. He said the fish looked like he had on some Apple Vision Pros.
They're using AI to go around.
I swear to God. That was crazy work. LeVar Walker, always our funny guy. Make sure y'all like and subscribing and sharing, man. We'll be back on Wednesday, people. You know what I'm saying? Same bat time, same bat channel. You already know that's you know what I'm saying? C Abbott, LB, man. We the AM Kings, man. We out of here, man. I'll holla at y'all. Go to the Woke Show, LFXmedia.live. We up in Jeremiah Johnson, you checking in, but we checking out, brother. I'll holla at you in a minute. Go ahead and check out the Woke Show. Let's go. Peace out, y'all. See y'all on Wednesday. The Kings.
Wednesday.